Serial killers are individuals who kill repeatedly over a period of time, and their crimes are often characterized by similar methods or motives. Studying their psychology and the reasons that push them to murder is a complex and multifaceted task that combines aspects of criminology, psychology, sociology, and even philosophy. Finding out the reasons why serial killers kill can help to understand not only their inner world, but also the social phenomena that contribute to the emergence of violence. One of the main reasons why serial killers go on a killing spree has to do with their psychology. Many serial killers have certain mental disorders that affect their behavior and perception of the world. For example, some of them suffer from antisocial personality disorder, which makes them unable to feel guilt or regret for their actions. They can perceive the surrounding people as objects and not as individuals, which greatly devalues the lives of their victims. In addition, many serial killers experience traumatic events in childhood, physical or emotional abuse, neglect by parents. Such injuries can lead to the formation of a distorted view of human relationships and emotions, which makes it difficult to form healthy relationships in adulthood. For some of them, killing can be a way to feel the control and power they lacked as children. In this context, killing can act as a form of self-expression, a way to demonstrate one's power. On the social side, it is also worth noting that serial killers often live in a certain environment that contributes to their behavior. Criminal subcultures, social isolation, lack of support from the family, all these factors can cause a violent behavioral pattern to take root. Lack of proper education and support can lead to killers seeing violence as the only way to solve their problems or achieve their goals. In addition to psychological and social factors, it is worth mentioning biological aspects. Scientific studies have shown that some serial killers may have genetic abnormalities that affect their behavior. Abnormalities in brain development, hormone or neurotransmitter levels may play a role in the formation of aggressive behavior. All these factors together create a perfect storm in which a person becomes capable of murder. Additionally, killing can be a way of obtaining satisfaction or even emotional enrichment for serial killers. Many of them talk about the adrenaline they feel when committing a crime. For some, it becomes a form of addiction, when each new act brings them more and more pleasure. This mental state is often compared to drug addiction, when the main goal is the next dose of adrenaline. It is also important to note that for some serial killers, killing is not just a single act, but part of a larger game. They can see themselves in the role of an artist, where every criminal act is a work of art. There is even a phenomenon where murderers strive for recognition and fame, trying to become famous for their crimes. This can lead to the creation of an idol culture among those who indulge in violence, causing even deeper social problems. Motives can vary depending on the personality of the killer. Someone may kill out of revenge, someone out of an attempt to gain material wealth, and someone simply to feel in control of their victims. Sometimes the killings are due to sexual attraction, where the killing becomes part of the sexual act, continuing to shock and frighten society. However, not all serial killers inherit similar motives. There are those who kill for no reason, guided by spontaneous impulses or random circumstances. For them, killing can become a way of escaping from reality or an attempt to feel emotions that they lack in ordinary life. This once again emphasizes how different the reasons that push people to kill can be. Serial killers have been of interest to the public for many years. Movies, books, and television shows about them become popular, which leaves mixed feelings. On the one hand, it helps highlight existing problems and draw attention to crime. On the other hand, it can form an image of people who commit crimes as super thieves, creating myths and legends around their actions. This can lead to the normalization of violence and the distortion of the real image of the victims, who are forgotten in the background of the media's obsession with criminals. It is important that society learns not only to build offensive stories from the past, but also to find ways to prevent violence and support victims. This may include psychotherapy programs for survivors of trauma, educational programs for teenagers to dispel stereotypes of the strong man who must show strength, and policy initiatives to combat violence in all its forms. In conclusion, studying the reasons why serial killers kill is not only an attempt to understand their actions, but also an opportunity to deal with complex social and psychological phenomena that can threaten society as a whole. It is also a call for systemic change that can help counter violence and create a safer environment for all.